So I hear there's a lot of chit chatter. You guys don't believe everything you hear from people that are irrelevant, okay? Everybody was at court on July 16th, okay? Did you not notice the 4 was written in on that paperwork? You can go and do your own homework, okay? Everybody was at court on July 16th. Cannon has not had a separate court date besides his bail hearing, obviously. He's still in jail. No, he's not cooperating. Callie, give me that now. He's not. I wish he was, but he's not. Y'all need to stop. Save your gas money next time, please, okay? Callie, you fine? You finished? Come on, let's go swimming. Because people just need to just go and mind their business, yeah? Right? Tell them mind their business.
She said, I wish he was. That's the reality of the situation, bruh. Peoples ain't on board with that shit. But more bad news for Luce Cannon, bruh. They talking about attempted bees and hella shit. Remember that shit that happened at No Jumper?
Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, people. Good day today, sunny. I don't have to do too much of nothing today. I just got to do a little few things in the afternoon. You know, my day is not going to be full to a few more days later on down the line. But I want to touch on a little things this morning, dealing with a PDF I just got, dealing with Luce Cannon in a no jumper incident. And you know, I heard WAC 100 when he was saying what he's saying when he was reading it off, even though I know he ain't gonna put nothing out there if he don't have the paperwork. But I always go back and double check and triple check, you know, the information, because I think that's, we all should do that, irregardless of what's going on. And they charging this man with attempted murder, him and 2 other individuals.
Yeah, that's bad for business, bruh. You know, talking about, I wish him the best, though, but yeah, bruh, you went above and beyond on that skit.
We all know their names, but me, I'm not going to speak on that. They're trying to charge WAC 100 and Adam with a lawsuit. But let me tell you guys something, man. And like I was telling brothers, man, when that brother first jumped on the scene, I told WAC 100 this, I told 600 this. I'm like, hey, bro, the dude is no good, bro. And they was always asking me why. I was like, bro, it's like an epiphany. This dude remind me everything about his father, bro. The way he moved, the way he talked, the way he lies, everything, bro. The man have 3 open cases. The man got a domestic violence. The man have a gun case. And the man have another case, bro, and never had no court date, bro.
That boy Eddie said he had an epiphany. It's epiphany, bruh. You know what I'm talking about?
Now let's take this stuff a step further, man. Further, you know. I truly believe that this brother been working for a long time. And I truly believe that the only reason he's in jail is because of the no jumper situation. He was getting out of control. He put violence into his repertoire. When you're the confidential informant, bro, there are certain things you can do and certain things you can't do. And he crossed the line. Just like with that fool G-Face. He was working for the DEA. And what he did was he went and filed for a PPP loan. And that wasn't a part of his contract. Even though that them people will employ you, there are certain things you can do and certain things you cannot do. Okay, now, he hasn't been formally charged with the no jumper incident, attempted murder. If he have, they got that stuff on hold right now. And I'm going to tell you what's finna happen, bro. They finna use that and they're going to hold that over his head, bro. They already, I guarantee you, they already stepped to him, told him they finna charge him for X, Y, and Z. And if he doesn't cooperate on this RICO act dealing with Big U, bro, he's gonna be in a world of trouble. Now, logically, What do you think a sane individual is gonna do?
What wifey want him to do? Nah, I'm playing, bro.
Is he gonna stay down? You know, let me know if he's gonna stay down, or you think he's gonna tell. So we need to all understand the nature of the game, right? We need to understand that whatever's going on, it's going on a high level, bro. See, he's getting his case separated. He's going to court, but he's going at a separate time. That's a red flag in itself, bro. And I understand that he has friends, he has family, he has all these type of things, that he have fans, that everybody want to think that he's just this solid individual, that he's just person, that he's going to totally stay down and all this type of stuff, bro. He's not going to do that, bro. The man's going to, any man that has some type of reasoning is going to save himself, bro.
Hey, and some would say it's been some red flags, right? Anytime a nigga is pulling hella skits, not worried about jail, you either working or you fit or gay, bro. You gay. You got a boyfriend in that motherfucker. Like, cause why else would you be just not concerned about the federales, bro? When you commit federal crime, nigga out here just pulling skit after skit.
And he gonna save himself, bro. He got his case separated for a reason. I did a live the other day, and I was on there with one couple of his buddies and stuff like that. It was, it was pretty cool dialogue and stuff like that with one of them. I'm not gonna say two of them, but one of them. And I explained to him, I was like, look, bro, I understand that he has a robbery and an extortion. I understand that. Okay, that's a different separate act in the case. He's not up on none of the wiretaps as we know at this particular moment. We don't know because they all haven't came out yet. But I explained to him, like, look, bro, if he just had them two cases, the extortion and the robbery, it wouldn't be a federal case. You have to understand he's up under umbrella. And when you up under umbrella of the RICO, you're being charged with the RICO as well. Just like with Hop. Hop only have a PPP loan fraud. But he's up under the RICO Act because up under the umbrella of because of the enterprise. So brothers need to understand, man, that this dude, Luce Cannon, bro, he's bad, man. He's been bad. He's been working, bro. I don't know how people don't see that. Some people see it, some people don't. But it's like they constantly dropping hints and evidence on top of each other, letting you know that he's gonna cooperate. And he's gonna save himself. Do you think?
Sound like everybody gonna cooperate, bro. Yo, talking about how they got 54 witnesses. Then they talking about the people that the witnesses told them, like, they trying to say Big U gonna work with them people too. And then that's what these people saying. Some people, then they saying Luce gonna work. So if everybody working, who finna do time, bro?
Man, this is what I be trying to tell dudes, bro. When we was inside the penitentiary, bro, I used to tell dudes like this. When they roll up a dude off the yard and dude go to the PC yard, right? Dudes, what the first dude them dudes say? Oh, man, he better not come back to the hood. Nah, bro. Are you stupid? Why would he come back to your hood, bro, when y'all have done something to him? Y'all have to understand this world is huge. It's vast. You can go anywhere. 9 times out of 10, the average gang member only go from this corner, this corner, this corner, this corner, this corner, this corner. They don't even venture out. So you might never, ever run into him ever again. He can be in LA County, he can move to San Bernardino, or he can move to the Valley, or he can move even to the Marina. A lot of dudes don't even go there. So, and then the cold part about it, and when you do run into this individual again, you're not going to do nothing anyway because you ain't going to want to go back to jail. So, this is my thing, brothers and sisters. The man is compromised. The man gonna do what he has.
But that's why they say the streets over. A lot of people be like, no, the streets still active. It's still shit going on. Of course, dummy. It's still people pulling little dumb skits and doing dumb shit. But it's over, bro.
Have to do to get free. And I don't understand how dudes do not see that. Dudes don't understand that. Dudes be wanting, like, I want to hear it all this mouth. Watch and see. Pay attention. Because the paperwork is finna drop. It's already in some of it. I have the PDF. Anybody want the PDF for Luce Cannon, the no jumper incident? All you got to do is go in my Instagram DMs, and I'll find a way to get it to you and let you read it for yourself. The man's been compromised, bro, on a high level, man. The man is in trouble, man. They charging the man with attempted murder and no jumper. Come on, man. How do you think he's going to get out of that? But look, man, you guys got to understand, brother, you know, just use your reason and logic. When people drop, just my biggest thing, when people drop information on the internet or paperwork on the internet, try to get the case number, try to get the file, try to get the PDF so you can go over for yourself so you can get a better understanding of what somebody's talking about. And then that gives that person more credibility, and that's how things supposed to be done. Just don't go about.
I ain't gonna lie, Eddie. If you saying Luce been working, right? They gonna look at certain shit he was doing before he went down, and certain people he was cool with as like the same thing. Like, okay, well, they was kind of like in conjunction. What was the reason for, you know, type shit, bro?
Bro, this dude, because this is what they be doing, brother. I seen the circus with Munchie B the last couple of days talking about this happened to him, this happened to him. Don't nobody know what happened, bro, because you got to, when you get information, you just can't run with it. You got to get it from the source's mouth. Do your investigation on this side and that side, bro, so your credibility can be to what it is, because 9 times out of 10, man, people gonna look at you like a clown. When you sitting up there lying about certain things, bro, they're gonna look at you like you's a clown, bro. Do your investigation, bro. Make sure you cross every T and dot every I.
Hey, shout out Eddie Boy, right? But the thing is, now, of course, Sharice, I don't think she would just come out and say, yeah, nigga, my man telling. But then again, she like, I wish he was. She done had no problem saying that, right? Like, so she wouldn't give a, she don't care. And that's the thing, a lot of people's don't care about that street shit or who they co-defense is, none of that shit. I need the person who was helping me to get back out. Straight up, like, and to contribute to this shit again, fool. Yeah. But yeah, bro, it do be hella niggas in the streets who be infidel, playing it thuggy, getting intel, running it back to the rallies. You know what I'm talking about? What you expect? We in 2025, bro. Niggas been snitching, been telling.
Say, yo, you can't playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, you can't playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, you can't playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say, ho, you can't playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Ay, I need that cheese like a grater, ho. Don't play me like